The summer camp, nestled deep in the woods, was supposed to be a fun adventure for little Timmy. As he arrived, the towering trees and eerie silence sent shivers down his spine. The camp counselor, with a mischievous glint in his eye, gathered all the kids around the crackling campfire on their first night. "Listen up, campers," he said in a hushed tone. "There's a legend about these woods that you should know." The children leaned in, their eyes wide with anticipation and a hint of fear. Years ago, a group of campers ventured into the forbidden area of the forest, never to return. Some say they can still hear their screams echoing through the trees on quiet nights. Timmy's heart raced as he listened intently. The counselor continued, his voice growing more ominous with each word. "They say the spirits of those lost campers now haunt these grounds, seeking revenge on anyone who dares to explore the forbidden areas." As the days passed, Timmy couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Strange noises in the night kept him awake, and shadows seemed to dance just beyond his vision. He tried to convince himself it was just his imagination running wild, but deep down, he knew something wasn't right. One afternoon, while playing hide-and-seek with his newfound friends, Timmy stumbled upon an old, weathered sign hidden behind thick bushes. The faded letters spelled out, "Danger, do not enter." His curiosity got the better of him, and he pushed through the overgrown foliage, finding himself on a narrow path he'd never seen before. The air grew colder as he ventured deeper into the unknown territory. The trees seemed to close in around him, their branches reaching out like gnarled fingers. Timmy's heart pounded in his chest as he realized he was lost. The camp nowhere in sight. Panic set in as the sky darkened and strange whispers filled the air. He could have sworn he heard his name being called, but the voice didn't belong to anyone he knew. Tears streamed down his face as he ran, branches scratching his arms and face. Just when he thought all hope was lost, Timmy stumbled into a clearing. Relief washed over him as he recognized the camp's main building in the distance. He sprinted towards safety, not daring to look back at the horrors that may have been pursuing him. That night, as the campers gathered once again around the fire, Timmy sat quietly, his mind replaying the terrifying events of the day. The counselor began to tell another spooky tale, but this time Timmy knew the true horror that lurked in the woods. As the summer progressed, more strange occurrences plagued the camp. Items went missing, only to reappear in bizarre locations. Campers reported hearing ghostly laughter in the middle of the night, and some swore they saw shadowy figures darting between the trees during twilight hours. Timmy kept his adventure a secret, fearing that no one would believe him. But he couldn't shake the feeling that he had awakened something in those woods, something that was now watching them all. On the last night of camp, as everyone prepared to leave the next morning, Timmy lay awake in his bunk. The cabin was eerily quiet, save for the soft breathing of his fellow campers. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept through the room, despite all windows being closed. He sat up, his eyes straining in the darkness. There, at the foot of his bed, stood a figure. It was translucent, with hollow eyes that seemed to bore into Timmy's soul. The spirit raised a finger to its lips, as if telling him to keep quiet about what he had seen. In that moment, Timmy understood. The legends were real, and he had become a part of them. As the figure faded away, Timmy knew that he would carry this secret with him forever, always looking over his shoulder, wondering if the spirits of the camp would one day come to claim him too. The next morning, as parents arrived to pick up their children, Timmy put on a brave face. He hugged his friends goodbye and climbed into his parents' car, stealing one last glance at the camp. For a split second, he thought he saw a group of ghostly children waving from the edge of the woods, their eyes filled with a mixture of sadness and malice. As they drove away, Timmy vowed never to return to that cursed place. But deep down, he knew that the camp and its dark secrets would forever be a part of him, haunting his dreams and lingering in the shadows of his memories.
Oh. When the night gets bright and the stars align, we stir up dreams in cosmic time. A little stardust, a little tune, you're mixing it with the moon.